We get the roof open in Toronto at the Rogers Center. It's the final game of a 3-game series. The defending American League champs, the Blue Jays, against the first-place White Sox. It's the Blue Jays right-hander. He's still so young, Trey Yesavage.
Last start for Trey, an inning and 2/3 at San Diego on July 11th. 1 hit, but 4 earned runs on 7 walks and 1 strikeout.
Sam Antonacci at the leadoff spot. He's been a spark plug for this team.
Backhand play, got him. Well done by Jimenez, who's one of the very best at shortstop in the big leagues.
He's just been smooth and steady for manager John Schneider. Plays like this are routine for Jimenez.
Here comes Munetaka Murakami.
He's down on strikes here, 2 down.
There's the split finger from Yesavage. Just starts to drift down towards that down and away spot. If he can get in the zone and establish that fastball, that's how he's going to want to finish hitters off.
Got it. A powerful first inning for Trey Yesavage. We'll go to the bottom of the first after this. Sean Burke on the mound for the White Sox. In the bottom of the first, no score, making his 15th start of the year.
Last 5 appearances, Dave, he's pitching to an ERA of about 1.6.
He's on a good run, best run of his career. He knows what he needs to do and how to pitch and how to sequence and set batters up.
Big hand for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the DH.
Big bouncer to short, and Burke continues his hot pitching. Retires the Jays in order. No score after 1 in Toronto.
Colson Montgomery leads it off against Trey Yesavage, then Andrew Benintendi and Braden Montgomery.
He goes down swinging against that split as Trey Yesavage has come out throwing strikes and looking nasty.
1 of 13 first pitch strikes in his last start versus San Diego, but he is doing the opposite in this game.
Down and away, ball 4. That'll be a walk to Benintendi. See how Yesavage looks to bounce back from it. Runner on first and 1 out, no score, top of the 2nd inning. Trey Yesavage dealing home to Braden Montgomery.
Strike 3 call.
Probably not the location he wants. This one's more of a floater at the top of the zone. Watch Valenzuela just kind of nudge that ball down. See those 2 fingers on the side of the baseball.
There's Randall Grichuk with 2 down and a runner at first. 1 and 2, got it. Went back to the splitter and threw a really good one. He's got 5 strikeouts in the first 2 innings.
0-0. Bottom 3 from Toronto on a beautiful afternoon. Andres Jimenez, the shortstop, left-hand hitter, batting 8th.
Jimenez, a little bloop out into shallow right. Who's going to take it? It'll be the second baseman, Antonacci.
That's a heck of a play by Antonacci because he was getting into no man's land and it was dangerous.
Clase with 2 outs.
Challenge coming. Curveball. That was a good-looking pitch. That's strike 3.
Chicago's 2 remaining.
For Sean Burke, 9 up, 9 down in 3 perfect innings. No runs, no hits in this game yet as we go to the 4th. 0-0, no hits allowed by either pitcher as we begin this 4th.
Yesavage has been dominant through 3 innings. That is ball 4. Murakami draws the leadoff walk. Good job by him. White Sox still don't have a hit, but that's their second walk drawn. Vargas on the ground. Backhanded. There's 1. The throw to first, not in time. Okamoto had to wait for it. Did not make a great throw to second. That took away any chance for a double play.
You'll take that if you're Trey Yesavage after falling behind 3-0 to Vargas.
For the young shortstop Colson Montgomery. He rips that one past the lunging attempt of Keys and into right field. Vargas is going to go all the way around to third. There's the first hit of the game for the White Sox and the first real scoring opportunities.
And they're at the corners with 1 out for Benintendi.
Benintendi goes after the first pitch. That should be plenty deep enough. Varsho catches. Vargas tags. The throw is going to get cut off. And that's the first run of the game. The Sox are on the board.
Yeah, good piece of hitting there by Benintendi. You want to try to get the ball in the air with first and third. Stay out of that double play. Gets a ball that's elevated and is able to lift it to center field deep enough to drive in the first run.
Into center field, it goes for a base hit for Braden Montgomery. Colson Montgomery into second, and it's 2 on with 2 out.
That one hit hard to center field, but Varsho is there. That's out number 3. White Sox, though, get a run and take a 1-0 lead.
Sean Burke now working with a 1-0 lead. 9 up, 9 down to start the game for Sean.
Hits that one pretty well to left field. All the way back in front of the wall. A leaping catch made by Grichuk. Out number 1.
Seen this type of swing from Clement so often. Typically the pull side power is on wrinkling, breaking pitches down and in, and it's exactly what he gets. And Grichuk, the wily veteran, many years here as a Blue Jay, knows this outfield very well. Burke loves it.
Lucas grounded out to first in the first.
On the ground, trying to beat the defense. Vargas, long throw to make, and not in time. Lucas, enough speed to beat it out. So there's the first hit and the first base runner for the Jays.
So they get their first hit, but still haven't scored. After 4, Sox 1, Blue Jays nothing.
Top of the 6th inning, the Blue Jays still trailing in this rubber match. 1-0 to score right now as we begin this 6th with Yesavage out there for Toronto. He's been great. Has only allowed 1 run on 2 hits.
2 outs. The batter is Colson Montgomery.
Montgomery out to deep right center field. Hit it well. And it is gone. Up over that high wall. Colson Montgomery goes deep in a 2-strike count against Yesavage to make it 2-0 White Sox.
24th home run of the year for Colson Montgomery. Brings some thunder in that middle part of the infield for the White Sox.
Boy, he's put together a couple of good swings today. That's a sign that things could be coming around for him.
Yesavage trying to finish off this 6th inning now.
That one slapped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And Benintendi's going to dig his way into second. Just went with it. It's a 2-out double. He's had good at-bats all day long against Yesavage.
Going to get a mound visit from the pitching coach for Toronto, Pete Walker. Braden Montgomery will step in an RBI spot with Benintendi at second.
He went back with the fastball, and Montgomery rips it into center field. Benintendi coming around third. The throw is cut off. They're going to throw behind Montgomery. And now they got him in a rundown. The run is already scored, though. They'll tag Braden Montgomery out. But he drives in an extra run. That's a big one for the White Sox, who now lead 3-0.
Sean's job now to shut him down, right? That shutdown inning.
He's given up 1 hit, an infield single.
Burke's 3rd strikeout, and there are 2 outs here with still the bases empty.
Burke's really confident out there right now.
Clement got tied up. Murakami dropped his sunglasses. He was trying to put them on. They were sitting on top of his hat, and he got blinded and didn't catch it.
I don't know if I've seen that before.
Oh, my goodness.
Ball goes up. Oh, no, I need the glasses. Tries to take him off. Panics a little bit. Drops the glasses. Misses the ball by 4 or 5 feet.
And it turns into a walk. So instead of an out, it's a 2-out base runner for the Jays.
Sometimes you need some gifts in a game when your offense is really struggling.
Line to right. Braden Montgomery leans forward and makes the catch. So the drop pop-up did not cost Burke.
So we head to the 7th. Sean Burke working into the late innings. Brian Hudson loosening in the bullpen.
He has been dominant today. Guerrero strikes out swinging. 94-mile-an-hour fastball. He just overpowered him.
Boy, this is what you like to see if you're a fan of the White Sox. You see a young pitcher starting to come into his own. Fastball with a little spin on it, ties Vlad up.
So with 1 out now, Kazuma Okamoto is going to hit.
He set up the slider beautifully. Strike 3 swinging.
Boy, terrific sequence of pitches from Sean Burke. Make them aware of the fastball, then some chase on the outside corner. There you see the offset grip, a hard slider down and away. Okamoto can't lay off of it.
Varsho with a 2-out single. Only their 2nd hit, and the only hit to reach the outfield. And that'll be it. Here comes Will Venable. So Hudson coming on in the 7th. 3-0 White Sox.
Jays have a base runner. Pinch hitter Alejandro Kirk goes after the very first pitch from Hudson. Grounds out to short, and just like that, the inning is over. Well, White Sox here in Toronto trying to finish off a win and a series victory against the defending American League champs, the Blue Jays, on this beautiful Sunday. And they go to the guy who's really taken over this 9th inning role. Grant Taylor, 36 appearances, Dan, a 2.79 ERA, and some big-time stuff. Off-balance swing, Vargas, high throw, Clement beats it out. So it's a start for the Jays here in the bottom of the 9th.
You can hear the fans, they're going nuts as if he just hit a grand slam.
Give credit to Ernie Clement for hustling down that line, forcing Vargas to hurry that throw.
It's a base runner. They need one more, and it's going to be a bunt. They might have that base runner. Smart play by Lucas. Some little ball here, and the big boy's going to come up with a chance to tie the game with 1 swing.
This has been the season all year long for the Blue Jays. They have set the table for 27 in blue, and he just hasn't been able to do it.
Here comes the tying run in Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And he goes after the first pitch, hits one Out towards right center field. A diving catch by Montgomery. Clement tags and goes to third. The throw is a little up the line. That's a risky play when you're down 3. And for Taylor and the White Sox, they'll take the out.
Great catch by Braden Montgomery for the first out. 1 out, first and third. Here's a power threat in Okamoto.
On the ground, could be 2. Montgomery to second one. Throw to first, got him, double play. And that's how this game comes to an end. More offensive frustration for the Blue Jays and more sterling performances from this group of young White Sox who, at the very least, will stay tied in first place in the division.